Since 2022, Finger Food has grown from a small group chat to a massive congregation of friends. What started out as four friends wanting to chat has evolved into a world of its own. Over its time, many events have occurred between us, some that have been put on the spotlight, and others that have vanished into obscurity. The Finger Food Iceberg is meant to capture a small portion of that history. It describes 350 plus jokes and events that range from being well known to forgotten. It spans 5 layers, each getting progressively more obscure. Let's begin. Layer 1, the tip. This layer contains all the base level knowledge that everyone in Finger Food knows, regardless of if they are active or not. Marvin Jumpy Song, a channel created for reposting memes about the Marvin Jumpy Song. The channel was created sometime around March, and has moved in and out of being an LTM. The channel was deleted once, but returned shortly after. As of writing, it is under finger importance. $3 burger. At Market Basket, they sell cheeseburgers with fries for $3. Thanks to their amazing quality, they are highly sought over and loved by most Finger Food members. August 7th. On April 15th, Saeed came up with the date August 7th for a replacement of the joke. While not as many activities were planned, the day was still incredibly fun, with the biggest Finger Food meetup in history and events in the server. Barry, Baxter, and Keeler. 3 FHS teachers that are all adored by Finger Food members. These teachers are important to the FHS lore. DDD. This is a book series created by Ashley following a Russian immigrant man dying and being sent to hell. He is forced to fight his way through demons and gods. The book is a satirical take on the badass demon / god-killing formula popularized by works like God of War, Doom, and other books. Dr. Goon and his plans. In early August 2024, the house across from me started to refurbish. It gained a black coat of paint along with many other upgrades. Shortly after the house finished refurbishment, mass construction started around Fitchburg. We learned that it was Dr. Doom who had moved into Fitchburg and was creating a super weapon that would end Finger Food. Over the rest of the month, he slowly built his machine. Just before he could activate it and end Finger Food, Ben from the laundry was clawed. He then did what he did best. He killed Dr. Doom and defused the super weapon. Emotes. Finger Food terminology for emojis. The name was created by accident, as most of us were too used to Fortnite emotes. Finger Circle. In FHS, Finger Food members group up in a circle at the lobby. It's located around the bench where the buses drop students off. Recently, the spot has been moved to the front of the bench. Finger Factory. Finger Food Studio. It's a collective group where Finger Food members create projects together. It's undergone 3 logo revisions and was previously called Finger Factory Games. The name change was to accommodate for the new subsections, Finger Films and Books. Notable creations are Operation Peter Griffin and the Film of Ever. Finger Feasts. On FHS half days, Finger Food members go to Park Hill Pizza after school and eat fries. It's similar to a meetup. Finger Jam 2. In June 2024, Finger Jam 2 was announced. It was a scratch competition where members would make their own scratch games. The event lasted from June to August. The event had 2 different logos. Finger School. A group chat and Google chat with all Finger Food members that are in FHS. This makes it possible for us to talk with each other in classes we aren't together in. Finger Bowls. Rare collectibles given out by me. These are awarded for doing something cool or just given out on a whim. Finger Food Fests. On 3-day weekends we host Finger Food Fests. A group of days where we spend a lot of time in VC and play a large variety of different games. They have become less common recently, as we no longer all go to the same school. Fingerfood.outerknowns.net. The first Finger Food Minecraft server. It was compatible with both Bedrock and Java, and was a survival world. Legendary landmarks include Ashley's Pumpkin House, Dirt Castle, and Rowan's Crazy Tower. The server stopped usage fairly quickly, as William proceeded to speedrun the entire game. Glompy. An inside joke between members where they say Glompy in relation to images and videos. It originates from a Gartic phone drawing made by April, depicting a cartoon Zaid with an enlarged thumb. This thumb had enhanced detail on the fluids and lumps. The word hasn't been used in a while. Gus, a beanie baby penguin that has bright green and pink colors. Adored by Finger Food and tons of people outside the group. His birthday is on October 5th. LTMs. Channels we add by popular request to either check if they are suitable to keep as a channel or have as a gimmick. Morning VC. VCs that take place in the morning, typically starting at 7 a.m. and ending around 12 p.m. We don't necessarily have to play games, as we sometimes cook breakfast or just chat in them. Nathan Richards' re-entry to Finger Food. In October 2023, Nathan returned to Finger Food after leaving it for nearly a whole year. Unfortunately, this led to disaster as he started to cause chaos in the server. Nightly VC. VCs that take place in the night, typically including gaming sessions. It used to happen every night, but has now become sort of rare. Nobulus Jr., my dog. He arrived in September 2023 and is loved by most of Finger Food. Had his nickname changed from Nobulus Jr. to simply Nobulus. November 2023 is when Brainrot first entered Finger Food. It's commonly referred to as a dark age in Finger Food history for its stale jokes. This is also when Fortnite OG dropped. Pigman Bloom, a video game where players are meant to walk around and interact with their pigmen. This game was downloaded by a large chunk of Finger Food members. We play it during meetups, adventures, and other random events. Sega Dreamcast account arcs. Ashley likes to theme her account around characters she enjoys. It started with the oldest arc, Pepperman, then followed the fan favorite Meta Knight arc, and the longest arc, Raven Team Leader for one whole year. Schlop. Schlop is basically FHS nachos, but with tater tots instead of nachos. Everyone who has tried it has loved its flavor and elegance. Smash Bros. Smash Bros is a video game that most of us play, and we typically versus each other when we play it. We have stopped playing it recently as no one wants to buy a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. Stinky Gardener. Aiden Gardner is an old Finger Food member which was banished in September 2023. He earned the nickname Stinky Gardener due to his insanely strong musk, presumably because he doesn't shower. The Fort Grind. The grind from Chapter 4 Season 4 where me and Ashley grinded to get fish thick in the Battle Pass. Yo Plate Time. Yo Plate Time is at 7:05 every day. I post the video or GIF at this time. Layer 2, below sea level. These are jokes or events that are easy to explain to anyone, or that nearly everyone knows. Uncle Willie Therapy. When William Nunes first got mod around January 2024, he had created a channel called Uncle Willie Therapy, where he would give therapy sessions. Few members used this channel seriously, and most decided to shitpost instead. The channel received a revival around March 2024, but hasn't returned since. 1980s Gamer. 1980s Gamer is a short-form content creator that usually makes skits in his world called Gamerville. In these videos, there is a large cast of characters including Matt, Napoleon, Stu, and Timmy. In Finger Food, we typically reference these videos during VCs. We also repost videos from fan accounts, such as Ghetto 1980s Gamer and High 1980s Gamer. 8th grade STEM class. During 8th grade, there was an incident that occurred where William released the most vile ass blast and absolutely ruined the room with his stench. It made Ashley leave the room, Mr. Landry scrunch his face, and Seth cough profusely. Ashley claims this is by far the worst smell ever created. This has been referenced on multiple occasions. All weapons free for all. A creative map in Fortnite we typically play when we don't want to play Battle Royale. Play sessions typically consist of messing around with the loot pool, emoting, or dodgy build fights. Ant War, a game Shireen discovered where you build an army of ants. It's a strategy simulation game that some Finger Food members play whenever they can. I beat the game in October 2024 by obtaining 1 million ants. April 15th, a placeholder date that we used whenever somebody asked when is blank gonna happen. This ended up creating the best day in Finger Food history. April Out, a term used for when somebody takes a prolonged break during an adventure or calls for a ride. It originates from when April called for a ride out of Journey to FHS and back. Autopilot. Whenever Ashley gets super high and decides to lay down, she enters a new state of mind I coined Autopilot. In this state, she has a high-pitched voice and typically acts as a young child. Battle for Hill. Bus 42 passes by a large hill that leads up to a hospital. Every time I or Ashley would drive past or walk past this hill, we would point and say Battle for Hill. Bean, cheese, and rice burrito. While talking about bad food takes, I mentioned how I like bean, cheese, and rice burritos from Taco Bell. After getting flamed for liking them, I tried to convince everyone that they were good. On Journey to Taco Bell, Ashley tried 2 of them and praised their flavor.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I've been wronged. I've been so wrong my whole life.
BFDI, a web series created by Jack and Jellyfy that spans 5 seasons. It's about objects competing for a prize. A large chunk of Finger Food members are fans of the series and quote it. Boner, a plastic skeleton purchased by Ashley in July 2024. He wears a Batman t-shirt and sits in the corner of her room. I named the skeleton Boner after the emote in Finger Food Plus. He loves Butterfingers, has previously committed 8 crimes, and is banned from multiple CVS locations. Brunildo, the broadcasting teacher at FHS, highly respected among Finger Food Plus, was hated by Ashley when she first switched in, but grew to like him over time. His signature catchphrases are "Do Your Slides" and Channel 5. Burger King coupons. I gave away these coupons whenever I had the chance. While they went unused by a good majority of members, they were used by Dax, Shreen, and Elijah. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. A legendary movie released by DreamWorks in 2017. Finger Food loves this movie, it still quotes it to this day. Carne asada. April asked us carne asada steak to Finger Food, not realizing that we would trash her for asking such a dumb question. April was getting annoyed about the constant jokes about it, clearly starting to break down. William then decided to joke around too soon and sent, "Is carne asada carne asada?" This caused April to leave the server, block us on all platforms, and disappear. Most members still joke around about it, saying stuff like, "I thought carne asada was a cardboard company." Charlie the Steak. A lost mobile game called Charlie the Steak allowed players to beat up Charlie. A picture of him was first uploaded to Finger Food by me, but went largely unnoticed until the game became mainstream. This led to many references of the "I'm on vacation" meme. It rarely gets quoted now. Chinad. Finger Food nickname for Ashley's brother. Originates from his Epic Games username, BootySnat1 Chinad. Chinad VC background noises. In VCs with Ashley, her brother typically walks past to either go to the kitchen or basement. On occasions, he makes a loud sound, bark, or a dumb joke. Christmas in October. On October 7th at 7:30 p.m. annually, Finger Food celebrates Christmas. During this time, all server names are changed to be Christmas themed, user icons are changed, channel names are changed, and Christmas gifts are spammed everywhere. Clipathon. Finger Food terminology for when someone is on a good streak of wins/good things. Created by me in 2024. Coffee Creamer. On a walk with Aiden Gardner, Ashley walked into a Cumberland and took about 15 free coffee creamers and 38 dried lemon packets. The experience was so enjoyable for Ashley that she told the trick to me during our walk to Cumberland. For the short time this was a running joke, until I eventually stopped taking them. Coggeshall Park Disc Golf Entrance. On multiple occasions, me and Ashley said the group would be going to Coggeshall Park Disc Golf Entrance as a meetup goal. However, it was a trick to get the group to walk to Twin City Plaza. The joke was performed twice, both on separate people. Coggeshall Park Water. On the first Finger Food meetup, no one was expecting to need water. As they went around Coggeshall Park, they got incredibly dehydrated and exhausted. As a last resort, me and Ashley both drank water from the Coggeshall Park bathroom. It wasn't very refreshing and was a lesson to be learned from. I later vomited after the meetup, presumably from the heat stroke. Since then, it's become a running gag to drink the water in the bathroom. Zaid took a sip on April 15, and I had no apparent feelings toward it. Critter. Armani's dog. The Finger Food nickname was not created at any specific time period. He has many goofy pictures taken of him. CVS printing. At CVS, there are machines where you can print whatever picture you want for just 50 cents each. These machines have been used to print many shitposts and goofy pictures. Daily flip phone pic. Since October 2024, I have been posting pictures from my flip phone daily. Daily General Variants by Grief Fletch. Starting in mid-September 2024, Cameron started to switch General's channel name daily. This happened consistently for the rest of the month. Ashley created the nickname Grief Fletch because of this. Dead Chat. Channels that are made with a specific purpose that end up going unused for weeks or months on end. They are usually deleted during server cleanups unless they should be archived. Dead Chat Skeleton GIF. When the channel goes inactive for a long period of time, I would post a GIF of a skeleton hanging off a ceiling fan. The skeleton spins around while the text above it reads Dead Chat. Doomlau Crash Out. Ian would say crash out whenever he or someone else got mad. This was the cause of a major pointless argument between him and April. April was yelling at Ian for cracking a joke. The argument was so funny that we still say crash out to this day, whenever ironic or sincere. Doomlau Moa, Edith Scene, and Roger Beats. A joke I make whenever I see someone wearing Beats headphones/earbuds. The joke is typically recorded as an interview, with me asking random questions about if someone has or does beat.
I'd like to interview you about Doom Now Beats.
Dumo doesn't beat. Those are headphones, actually.
No, these are you have Doom Now Beats.
The headphones, yeah.
Yes, you have Doom Now Beats, but do you also Doom Now Beat?
No.
Thank you for clearing up any confusion from. Wait, what?
Does Doom Now beat his meat?
Doom Now does in fact beat,
No, I don't.
as it's been stated
No,
by the man himself.
no, I don't. I don't.
Edits. An old channel in Finger Food Plus where people would post their own edits or edits they liked. The channel was mostly used by Yonkir, but it has since been deleted due to being cringy and inactivity. The channel returned briefly as an LTM multiple times, although it was never used for its original purpose. EDP Systems. When going to FHS, there is a building on the way that is called EDP Systems. We don't know what happens in that building. FHS Lore. In Finger Food, we have created our own lore for FHS. The story progresses in seasonal order, and more will be revealed soon. In the gist, external forces are trying to attack FHS to claim a mythical object. Finger Firsts. Finger Firsts are achievements in Finger Food for being the first to do something. Finger Food GC. Before the server was created, Finger Food was a group chat in Discord. The GC was way more edgy than the server. The GC stopped being used when Finger Food surpassed 10 members. The GC is rarely used now. Finger Food Massacre. When April's server boost ran out, many of the emotes that utilized the 50 emote slots were unable to be used. This included many iconic emotes like Quard. With no other choice, we had to delete a ton of OG emotes and newer ones. This was called the Finger Food Massacre. Finger School Seasons. In Finger School, we change the icon every trimester. We call these seasons. Before, we have had snake, bee, butterfly, and crocodile. Finger Food Constitution. An attempted rewritten version of the US Constitution but with finger food. At the time, there weren't enough finger food jokes to put on there, so this project eventually died out. Fingerfood.com. A website owned by a completely random company. I discovered it by entering random.com links. The website says it's under construction, and we have no clue what it possibly could have been. The website is priced at $40,000. Fish McBites. A shitpost actually found of a weird nugget creature singing the Fish McBites song. The video was played in lots of meetups, including August 7th. Saeed has stated on multiple occasions that he hates the song. Freshie Invasion. During FHS Chapter 2, freshmen have evaded all of our old spots. Finger Circle has been intruded by all the new freshmen. Hallways are filled to the brim with freshies that just can't walk. Bus 43 and 42 are being invaded by a massive group of freshies that leave very few open seats. The Garfield Show. In the FHS cafeteria, I usually play episodes of The Garfield Show for others to watch in the background. Gonorrhea Goonerscat. A nickname given to Armani that, according to Ashley, is the best nickname I've ever made. Glorb. An artist that creates drill rap songs based on SpongeBob characters. Finger Food loves these songs, especially the bottom. Gooby. Gooby is Ashley's cat and is one of the silly critters. He has very wide eyes and flops his paws whenever he walks. In the very few photos of him, he's incredibly goofy and makes tons of funny faces. Goon Sandwich. When Ian misspoke and tried to say Dune Sandworm, Ashley interpreted it as Goon Sandwich. This joke continued to escalate and is still around to this day. Gut. A virtual movie in a Roblox movie theater where two people eat all their rations for survival. Its name is commonly used in Finger Food Plus for when someone is to eat a lot. The Halberd. A server made by Ashley which was a combination of Finger Food members, people of FHS members, and Bozo Bunch members. I don't yacht a lot for Christmas. A brainrot version of the Christmas song, which I used to sing every day to NVC in Christmas 2023. I'm a Korean. A song by Rucka Rucka Ali which is a parody of I Got a Feeling. It uses racist stereotypes of Koreans as lyrics. This song is Autopilot's favorite song. Iceberg. An image that I kept spamming around August 2024. The image temporarily became the server icon. Joker Minecraft. While playing the second Finger Food Minecraft server, Ashley changed her skin to be Joker, and her, me, and Rowan kept repeating the line, "Why so serious?" Keeler 70 slides and packet. At the end of the school year, Keeler went insane and started posting incredibly difficult and time-consuming assignments. Most notably, he posted a 70 slides assignment for the HA and a massive packet for the others. These assignments took ages to finish. Meta Knight, one of Ashley's many account themes, is by far the most popular due to how much she posted about the character, making it her profile for over 4 months. It eventually fully died in October 2024, when she changed all of her account icons to Raven Team Leader. Mods' ability to make roles. Before 2024, mods were unable to create/edit roles. This was an ability that all mods wanted to have, but only received when Ashley became Kodakita. Monitech War Crimes. In the Monitech cafeteria, some of the worst food monstrosities are created. There have been many over the past year. Moa and Doomlao. Every time Ian joins a call, messages, or makes a statement, Moa is always there and agrees. This joke became called the Forbidden Yaoi. Muya. On Moa's FHS ID, the admin spelled his name as Muya. This became a nickname for half a year. One Pencil Challenge. I attempt the One Pencil Challenge every year, where I try to use one pencil all year long. It failed in October during my 7th grade year. The next year it failed in November. The following year, I was able to complete the challenge. It took 3 entire school years to pull it off. Operation Peter Griffin, a game created by me in January 2024. It was delayed until Finger Jam 2 started. The game follows Barry and his quest to get a win in Fortnite despite dropping solo. The game was initially planned to be a ripoff of Dax's Beach Bear game, Peppers.Addernose.me, the second Finger Food Minecraft server. So far there has only been one play session and not much has happened on the server. Pizza Party Fort item. Pizza Party is an item in Fortnite that was unvaulted during Chapter 4 Season 4. The item was commonly used when we played that season. Plain burgers versus ones with toppings. In my birthday party, there was an argument in which burger would be better, one with toppings or one without toppings. There was an even split of people on each side of the argument. It never got resolved. Raising Cane's. Armani's favorite food place, despite it not having any flavor. Armani keeps defending it, but most members heavily dislike it. In Finger School, there are even emotes about how bad Raising Cane is. Rowan at FHS. On the last day of FHS Chapter 1, Rowan came to FHS for the experience and to hang out. Sega Dreamcast speech bubble gifts. Ashley used to reply to horrible arguments and posts with speech bubble gifts. This hasn't been done in a while. Snows of Time. During winter, there is usually a massive snow pile just behind Park Hill Pizza. It's called the Snows of Time, and is able to put anyone and anything who touches it in a random point of time. We have used it to transport a fry into the future in every single Finger Feast. Spog VC. In December 2023, I decided to stream my gameplay of SpongeBob Truther Square for the Xbox 360. For these streams, a new VC channel was created called Spog. Once I finished the game, I moved on to SpongeBob Underpants Slam. Since then, the VC has remained largely unused, although it has been moved to main VCs. SpongeBob Inflatable. In my birthday party, there was a SpongeBob inflatable balloon that was used. During the event, the balloon was horribly abused and had blood marks on it by the end. Stupid flip phone. In late July 2024, I bought the flip phone at Family Dollar for $20. The flip phone had a subpar camera, horrible audio recorder, MP3 player, and internet access. Over the adventures during August 2024, the flip phone appeared in a good majority of them. The bottom channel Wii. In February 2024, I was messing around with Wii modding. I created the bottom channel, which was a homebrew channel forwarder featuring music and images from the bottom. It's still available for download in finger files. The Dastardly Rowan. Rowan, when called Dastardly. The name was created when I, Ashley, and Rowan were playing a Fortnite superhero tycoon. Rowan started using his power for evil, in which Ashley called him Dastardly. The name has stuck around, and even had a corresponding emote. The Goon Cave. Finger Food's nickname for Nathan Richards' home, based on his habits of gooning nonstop. It's believed that the house is painted white from his excretions. One of the window blinds was broken when Ashley threw an orange at it. The Lorax. A 2012 movie by Illumination, made popular in Finger Food because me and Cameron watched the movie 6 times at DC. The sponsors at August 7th. On August 7th, there were logos for many different businesses at the field. These were sponsors for this meetup. Toastal Clone High. In May 2023, Ashley challenged Rowan to watch every episode of Clone High, send proof he watched them, and then write a paragraph for each episode in a 15-page slideshow. If he completed this task, he would be rewarded with permanent mod. Toastal Gifts. Rowan has a server he uses to keep track of gifts he wants to keep. This server died after Discord fixed the glitch where favorited gifts get deleted. Vent for Baby's genuine vents. Before 2024, actual events in the Vent channel were incredibly rare. Since then, the channel has been used for its actual purpose. William Street, a street in Fitchburg where events sometimes start. Important to Finger Food for obvious reasons. William's personality change. In the span of around 2 months, William went from being an ironic degenerate to a seemingly completely different person with new interests. Sometimes Uncle Willie shows his face. Yonkir mentions. In early October 2024, Yonkir was sent back to school from his suspension. For the first 3 days, nobody would stop complaining about him. Everyone was constantly talking about every little thing he did. Yummers. In July 2024, The Boys Season 4 released. After watching the Yummers scene, both Ashley and April started using it in their daily vocabulary. This was due to the silly nature of the scene. Layer 3. Submerged. These are jokes and events that not many people know about. Anything Goes 1 and 2. 2 LTM channels that share the same premise. Post whatever with no moderation. True to its name, some of the most atrocious and downright dubious posts in Finger Food Plus were posted here. 10th member in VC. 10th member, Matthew, is rarely active in Finger Food. Around April 2024, he started joining VCs more often to play Halo Infinite. Since then, he hasn't spoken in Finger Food. AP Everything. Around the end of FHS Chapter 1, it became a joke to call anything AP. This was because me, Dax, and Elijah were joking about taking AP Bio. April 15th Market Basket Cringe Compilation. On April 15th, the group went to Market Basket to purchase $3 burgers. While we were there, we saw Ashley shopping with Shanad. Without hesitation, we immediately started to joke around. We did things like hit the gritty in front of them and talk in silly voices. August 7th Poo Mukbang. On August 7th, there was a watch together held by William, Ashley, and Cameron. There were lots of stupid videos played, but Ashley kept replaying this video of mobile game character Pooh eating random things. The video had grossly realistic graphics and silly music in the background. Blue Blob Emojis. The blue blob emojis are a collection of reactions where a round blue bean makes goofy facial reactions. The images were discovered by me in 2022 and were last seen in late 2023. Boiled hot dogs. In a random VC, Ashley was complaining about boiled hot dogs and the disadvantages. I rebuttal by describing how great they are in good detail. This mini argument hasn't been resolved. Brabfest. In May 2024, I ate lots of Taco Bell for Cinco de Mayo. I had no idea that this would turn me into a ticking time bomb. In Spanish D-Block, I released a massive steam that reeked, sharing many qualities with 8th grade STEM class. Keeler also knew of this event, noticing my post about it in Finger School from Ashley's computer. C-Fletch Allegations. In the Finger Food GC, Cameron gained a series of joking accusations about him and minors. This was due to him liking Splatoon, having his PFP as Pan from Dragon Ball Super, his description saying nurture the little things, and him saying precious to a gift of 2 baby anime characters. Cheating calculator. I got a graphing calculator around late 2023. I used it to download programs like Minesweeper. Armani got the idea of using the calculator to cheat, which is where it got its name from. Cheating Tom. Cheating Tom is a mobile game where you play as Student Tom, and the whole objective is to cheat off other students and try not to get caught. The game was introduced to Finger Food by me around May 2024. Clone High Slideshow. The Clone High Slideshow was a semi-detailed summary of every single Clone High episode created by Rowan. It allowed him to earn mod. The slideshow hasn't been seen since 2023. Crazy Monster. In July 2024, I posted a video titled Crazy Monster to the Finger Jam channel, asking someone to add it to their project. While no one did, I continued to spam Crazy Monster wherever I could. Creamy Loki Papa. An alternate account Armani had to use while on vacation in Wisconsin. While he used his Fortnite account, he used a cartoony fish stick skin and Fabio Sparkle main instead of his usual skin. Cringe Deadly server. Marcelo made a Discord server similar to the Halberd, except it was filled with cringy 8th graders making Nazi and gay jokes. Me and Ashley joined that server and spammed it with dead chat gifs. Criplog. When playing Fortnite Remix, Cameron kept joking about Snoop Dogg and his Fortnite location, singing Drop It Like It's Hot. After the joke evolved into talking about Crips, me, Cameron, Ashley, and Armani all bought the Criplog emote. Darkest Dungeon eating raw lemon and eggs. While playing Darkest Dungeon 2, Ashley decided to challenge herself by having a random punishment if she lost. The first time she had to eat a lemon, the second time she ate a raw egg. DC Brabs. In the DC room, Nathan couldn't stop rapping. Regardless of the time, he found a way to rap. DC shirts. While Nathan, Zaid, Cameron, and me were shopping for DC souvenirs, we found a shirt that merged DC and Minecraft. We all bought these shirts, and wore them all together on the following day of school. Despicable Rock. In Colchall Park, if you climb up the Red Trail and scale the mountain, you can find a rock we named Despicable Rock. It was discovered by Dax and Elijah sometime around May. Whenever we get to it, we create a video that typically ends with an action sequence or tragedy. The music playing in the background of these videos comes from Despicable Me, which is where the name comes from. Recently, the rock has been defaced with graffiti. Douchebag YouTubers. Rowan and Ashley started a string of jokes around fake YouTubers named PanaEater1650 and Philbo-McScrunky95. Both played shitty Roblox tycoons and spatted nonsense and crusty microphones. Duck Game. During Finger Jam 2, Rowan was creating a game where you played as a duck. While it never got finished, the game was looking promising. Doomla Freaky GIF. In October 2024, I was recording a video of the band and their shenanigans. While I was recording the video, Ian walked up and started getting freaky. This was promptly turned into a GIF, but an agreement was made to not send it to Finger Food or anyone in it. Doomla Vocab. Ian has his own string of words that he uses, such as crash out, buns, numbnuts, and more. Ashley and Armani have begun to use these words ironically to poke fun at Ian. Past the words themselves, Ashley and Armani have started to joke about how Ian constantly asks if the vocab is on the iceberg. Duncan, a mega redditor kid in Ashley and Armani's chemistry class. He barely does his work, but when he does, he's very judgmental and rude to others. Duncan Detour. In late 2024, signs were placed all around Main Street detailing a Dunkin' Detour. This was due to the bridge construction next to the Dunkin' Donuts. Since then, the signs have been followed twice during adventures. Electrical field at Colchall. Past Despicable Rock, there is a separate trail that brings you to a beautiful electric field. It's unknown how we discovered it. Estopa Man. One of Chennaud's best friends, known in Finger Food because of Ashley's connection with him. He's a major stoner and a big fan of Kanye West and obscure internet pop music. Evil Wizard, a character from Uncle Grandpa which has its own accompanying song. Ashley reposted the song non-stop during late August 2023. Fart Fights, a map in Fortnite where you have to fart on opponents in order to knock them off the platform. You can use these coins whenever you kill to purchase various farts that you can use to attack other players with. Me and Armani played this game for half an hour. FATV stream. In early FHS Chapter 1, me and Ashley's bus would pass by a high building with a camera mounted on it. This camera live streamed 24/7 on the FATV YouTube channel. Every time the bus passed, we would check the stream. We would also check the stream during adventures to see ourselves on it. Finger Feast Gone Wrong. Finger Feast Gone Wrong is the fourth feast in Finger Food. The members that were attended were Armani, Ashley, me, and April. This was the first feast to have a storyline, featuring the youth song. While we were at Nathan's house, I got the idea to go to Ashley's house. We went and met up there. Suddenly, April received a call from her father demanding her current location. It turned into a heated argument that even involved the police being called to Ashley's house. Once Ashley realized that April had sent the police to her door, she kicked us out and left the feast. April had also left, so it was just me and Armani at Park Hill Pizza. April returned to Park Hill Pizza to give us $60 and leave. Me and Armani bought a ton of food, being too much to eat. This feast resulted in April leaving Finger Food for months. Finger Food Fest 2 disaster. Finger Food Fest 1 was a complete success, so when the next 3-day weekend came around, we knew we had to do it again. Unfortunately, a lack of planning was placed for this event, so not many people showed up. The event was cancelled after day 2 and was declared a failure. Finger Food Journey to Cumberland Farms. A game that was being produced by me, but ended up ceasing production. It was a platformer where you were able to switch between Finger Food members with their own special stat. The tutorial and layout of the first level were finished, but the game was cancelled due to the messy coding. Finger Food on Cartoon Network. Around May 2024, I made Cartoon Network bumpers that showed Finger Food on the channel. Fishing hat. On Ashley's wall there is a fishing hat with a paragraph written on it. The bill is around 7 to 8 inches long. She only wore this hat once because of its ridiculous length. Fortnite on school Chromebook. Since 2022, I've been trying to find a way to play Fortnite on the school Chromebook. I got close around early 2023, but needed a controller to play. In early 2024, I found a new proxy and was able to boot up NVIDIA Cloud Gaming on it. At long last, I was able to play Fortnite on a Chromebook. Freaky Food. For April Fool's 2024, we switched the server icon and server name to Freaky Food. The logo was just the words Freaky Food in papyrus font. This lasted for 2 weeks, ending just before April 15th. Freaky Midas. While playing all weapons free-for-all, Armani was sweating while using the Meta skin. Ashley was getting really pissed off, so she blamed it on the skin and makes sure he never uses it again. G2AA, General 2 Again, a thread in general. It specializes in leaks, such as Fortnite leaks, FHS leaks, and Monitech leaks. It was created by me, and most messages include the secret emote. Before this thread's creation, there was also General 0.5, General 2, and General 2 Again. Glomp Glomper Glompington. In the nightly VC, Rowan sent a thread of stories involving a character named Glomp Glomper Glompington. He had multiple encounters with the law and fought to make glomping legal. Glorb channels on 3DS. In March 2024, I was messing around with 3DS modding. I created Glorb 3DS apps, which each played their corresponding song. These apps are not available for download. High Soldier TF2, a random image Ashley found on Twitter that ended up being the icon for the OG Finger Food GC. The beginning of Finger Food Plus also used the icon in a different variant until it was replaced by the logo. Ian Stream. When Ian streams in VC and wants people to join, he says, "I'm gonna stream, guys!" It's reminiscent of Yonkir's Yo Chat. Infomercials. Around the end of our freshman year, I watched infomercials during lunch instead of the Garfield show. These infomercials always had weird concepts. Sometimes other people tried visiting the web links or calling the phone numbers in them. German. Ashley's fictional crush. He made multiple jokes about his hot abs. Joker consoles. Ashley would repeatedly send pictures of gaming consoles or items with a design of Injustice Joker on them. When it got revived by brain rot, these were posted again for a short period of time. Jonathan/Bozo Bunch. A server with all of Ashley's 7th grade friends being one of the precursors to Finger Food. This server lasted for 2 years but died once Seth broke Ashley's phone. Eventually, people stopped talking. Journey to Birthday. During Journey to Oops, me and Ashley got the idea to get cake mix and frosting to bake a cake instead of adventuring. Most of the original frosting was eaten by autopilot. Before it started, Saeed was recruited to assist with the cake. Unfortunately, we had to buy more eggs and frosting using spare change. The finished cake was rough, but the adventure was a success. Juice Galaxy. A server created by Ashley, William, and Armani to keep their shenanigans all in one place. This server's mascots are the numerous Fortnite skins, with William being Oro, Armani being Fish Stick, and Ashley being Raven Team Leader. This server was the birthplace of Marvin Joke's "Why?" and trolling. King's Shopping at Hannaford. During Finger Food Meetup 5, Ashley, Armani, me, and Rowan got Burger King crowns. We got the idea to enter Hannaford and spread Burger King propaganda. We ended up purchasing water and Calypso. Colin Hard R. In Finger School, Colin sent the Hard R out of nowhere. He defended himself by saying Nathan was responsible, but Nathan denies any wrongdoing. This conflict isn't resolved yet. LA Beast. LA Beast is a YouTuber that does stupid eating challenges. Initially found by Chanad, it was spread to Finger Food by Ashley. Lore Bib. Whenever someone is telling a story or some important information, I say I'm putting on my lore bib. Mass Text. A group chat with Dax, Elijah, Shreyan, Natalie, me, and Javion. Due to the GC being cross-platform, the GC was automatically named Mass Text on my phone. The GC has also been called D. Richer and Friends by Ashley and Cramps. Milk Adventure plus Walk Home from FHS. On a random day in May 2024, me and Ashley decided to walk home from FHS. Notable events include seeing Miss Robillard in her car, seeing Armani and his parents, printing photos, and finally fulfilling the Milk Adventure joke. Mom and Dad. In October 2023, there was a short-lived era where Rowan and Ashley changed their server names to Mom and Dad. Besides the server names, there weren't really any major changes to how they acted. Although, whenever someone got on their nerves, they would send it, "You're grounded." Nathan 6 chip bags. In May 2024, Nathan used his money to get 6 bags of chips, 2 bags of cookies, and 2 Rice Krispie treats from the vending machine. The irony starts when he is compared to William or Gardner, in which he says he is nowhere near as fat as them. National dish of Finger Food. In the morning VC with Ashley, me, and April, I thought of the idea of a Finger Food national dish. After some debating, I came up with the Kraft mac and cheese with cosmic brownies on the side. This was based off an image Cameron posted in June of that year. Not much has been said about this dish since, and is still debated to this day. No homework challenge. I started this challenge in FHS Chapter 2, where I have to do no homework throughout the entire school year. I ended up failing the challenge at the end of October 2024, and have since rebranded it to Minimal Homework Challenge. This was started midway through FHS Chapter 1 by Dax. Nobulus Computer. On my Chromebook there are 5 small pictures of Nobulus. These are small prints obtained using the receipt print. Naya Nico Sugar Girls. During a watch together held by Cameron, Rowan, and Ashley, they attempted to watch a terribly animated web anime called Naya Nico Sugar Girls. They couldn't finish it in one night. Cameron made a joke rule that every member must watch at least one episode. This rule was ignored by everyone. Oil up Doomlau. A joke made in Finger School where Ashley and Armani kept making freaky jokes to Ian. This made him really mad. These jokes got revived in October 2024 with Armani being repeatedly weird to Ian. Osmosis Jones. An animated film about a white blood cell cop and a pill sidekick saving a human body from disease. In July 2023, Ashley consistently asked Rowan to play this movie during every movie night. Parker at Meetup 2. During Finger Food Meetup 2, Parker happened to be at Coggeshall Park at the same time we were. He joined us and stayed at the meetup until it ended. Parker goes to Finger Food Meetup 2 because of Yonkir. In September 2024, over 1 year after Finger Food Meetup 2, Parker told us important information about how he knew to go to Coggeshall. He told Armani and me that he came there because of Yonkir. Yonkir told Parker to go to Coggeshall to see if we were there. Payphone. In March 2024, I rediscovered the Hitler's Calling video. The song playing in the background is Payphone. I started blasting the song into my mic anytime I could. Penis Cummer Rises. In September 2024, Rowan changed his server username to Penis Cummer Rises for a short time period. This was based off a Twitter user that puts the text Penis Cummer on objects. There was also a Penis Cummer LTM channel, where Rowan reposted images of Penis Cummer's crimes. Pirated movies. Around May 2023, Ashley would post MP4s of entire films such as the Super Mario Bros. Movie and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. PNF. Short acronym created by Telvin. It was introduced to Finger Food by me in summer 2024. Its meaning is to be kept secret. Power Wash Sim VC. Created in July 2023, the VC was intended for streaming Power Wash Simulator. While it did get used a bit, the channel was primarily unused. It was used once as a Yonkir Sleep VC and was deleted for a short period of time. PSP Nut. I brought up a PSP ad of two scrolls talking about nuts in an exaggerated tone. Ian proceeded to take this joke and run it straight into the ground, spamming it in every single message. He was tricked into clicking a video that seemed like the ad, but had loud moaning noises instead. Real Mouth. Real Mouth is a mukbang channel that features a floating mouth eating food. During watch togethers, Ashley wouldn't stop spamming his videos. We typically watch these videos in their entirety. Autopilot is a big fan of this channel, finding it very, very cool and sounds like eating good stuff, and yeah. Red Peppers. In one of Ashley's streams of Darkest Dungeon, there is a Vestal class hero named Red Peppers. She is loved due to her constant shit talking and terrible damage. She returned in the second save file as one of the strongest heroes. Brick Talk. In August 2023, Ashley decided to post a video of Rick and Morty characters singing a rap daily. It was similar to Yo Play time, except it wasn't at a consistent time every day. It died quickly. Rowan's Subway Review. On Finger Food Meetup 2, me, Ashley, and Rowan went to Subway. This was Rowan's first time having Subway, so I filmed a review on the food. Someone knocked something in the building over during the review, which caused Rowan to make a startled look. Rowan's Circle. In middle school, Rowan used to walk in a circle for hours on end every single day waiting for his mom. This killed the grass he walked on, leaving a circle that would eventually disappear 1.5 years later. Rule 11 Violations. Cameron didn't enjoy fighting against Ashley in Smash Bros, so he made a joke rule stating don't 1v1 Ashley in Smash. This rule was forgotten about, but Ashley kept track of every time this rule was broken. Ryan 2 Mad Incident. Starting in September 2024, Ryan has been on Minecraft for over 2 weeks straight. This is comparable to the 2 Mad Incident, where he was on Overwatch for 5 days straight. As of October 10th, 2024, he has been on for 17 days. Same lunch. At the start of FHS Chapter 1, Ashley wanted to eat the same lunch every single day. After realizing how unhealthy the food is, she stopped eating the school lunch for a long time. Secret Red Gatorade Patch. In a crevice behind Park Hill, there is a small pathway where a pit of filled Gatorade and Powerade bottles were. Ashley, me, and Armani visited often and placed more bottles. In Milk Adventure, I placed a whole bottle of milk into the pit. It slowly molded over time. Sex Show. A Netflix show titled Sex Education that was watched by Rowan in summer 2023. The show apparently got really bad, so we stopped watching. Drafting teacher Todd Chaddock later referenced the show. Sherbloom Stairs. In late September 2024, Ashley and Zaid's history teacher Deborah Sherbloom fell down the 3rd stair floors at FHS. Due to her old age, she had to take a leave to recover. Shreen Cake Rolls. In September 2024, the band fundraiser started. People could buy products from students' shops. I had to choose between 5 different fundraisers, but ultimately chose Shreen's fundraiser. This was because he called himself a nonchalant curry muncher and nonchalant dreadhead. I bought a cake roll from him using quarters. Silica Gel Packet. When I got my Chromebook case, I refused to take out the silica gel packet. The packet blew up and spilled silica gel all over the place. I refilled the packet whenever it exploded. Skate park. One of the places Finger Food members hung out at after school, either vandalizing or just hanging around talking. We have stopped hanging out there since mid-2023. Slap up. Term used when we use slap juice / splash in Fortnite. Stopped being said when Chapter 4 ended. Slenderman videos. A watch together was held in August 2023 where Ashley put on a compilation of skits involving Slenderman being a nuisance. The narrator was rhyming constantly and sounded like Super Mario from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. These videos are rarely mentioned nowadays, but Ashley still quotes them. Soy Jack Kid. A kid that looks like a soy jack started groping Ashley on a random day. Around the same time this happened, we noticed somebody in Pokemon Go that followed her on the bus. We made the connection that the soy jack kid is that guy from Pokemon Go. He has bases established in many corners of Fitchburg, and holds mystical information that he can only transmit via groping. Soy Jack lore. In late summer 2023, Ashley would post soy jacks in a secondary channel that goes by the same name. It was eventually moved to a main channel thanks to soy jack dumps happening so often. SpongeBob at McDonald's. In June 2024, there was an event at McDonald's where SpongeBob visited. The event was seen by me and Ashley at different times, and some pictures of it were sent to Finger Food. SpongeBob cups. In Finger Food Meetup 4, we all bought SpongeBob cups from BK. These were part of a short collab and they came with sticker sheets. Most members got SpongeBob cups, but I also got a Gary cup as well. SpongeBob Musical FHS. In late May 2024, the FHS theater group was performing the SpongeBob musical. Dax, Elijah, Shreen, and Natalie were all on stage moving props around. Me and Nathan also went to watch the show, with Cameron missing out because he had to go to Georgia. Afterwards, I was responsible for editing the entire recording of the show, and Ashley noticed props for the musical while in music class. SpongeBob socks. A pair of SpongeBob socks that Armani had gotten while back in Boston, which is now in the hands of me. Sprite Tic Tacs. In August 2023, I bought Sprite Tic Tacs from Walmart. Initially, I thought they were trash, but I warmed up to like them over time. I ate one every nightly VC. Other members have tried them to mix reviews. Super Sea Star. A badge received during the SpongeBob Smarty Pants TV event. Brought to Finger Food by me. It was part of a message ranking system. It was below Barnacle Boss. That blue-looking crayon. The blue-looking crayon was a reward planned to be giving out during Fingerween 2023. If the group were to go to my house, one person would receive it. Unfortunately, I lost the crayon just before the event, and the group never went to my house. It was replaced by the green-looking crayon. The Eater. A Fortnite horror map about Pac-Man that was joked about at the end of every Fortnite season. In July 2024, me, Ashley, Armani, and Rowan played the map for the first time. It was laughably bad. The Fungal. When Autopilot first started appearing, I would stream her favorite game Among Us. There was a repeated joke about the map named The Fungal. The name was fun to say and Autopilot said it whenever she could. The Green Jeep. April's mom drives a green Jeep with ducks in the front. Finger Food constantly cracks jokes about the Jeep. Turtle Royale. On April 15th, the group watched a group of turtles hanging out and commentated over it. Fortnite terms were used to describe what the turtles were doing. It was called Turtle Royale and could be found in Coggeshall Park. Wall of Pictures. After Armani introduced CVS picture printing to Finger Food, Ashley created a collection of photos. She placed the photos on her wall in order of obtaining them. As of writing, the most recent is Nerd Photo, and the oldest is Omni-Man V-Bucks. William Mod. Before William received Mod, he constantly bickered about it whenever he had the chance. WilliamNunes.com. Another web domain that was considered for purchase, similar to fingerfood.com. However, this website was actually affordable, coming in at less than $100 per year. YouTube Kids Finger Food GC video. In April 2024, I posted a wildly inappropriate video in the Finger Food GC. The video was a bait and switch, showing YouTube Kids before revealing the word porn. It then chose content of popular children's entertainment mascots fucking. Zaid Chowder arc. Zaid had an era where he based his account off Chowder. This was also a small factor in Nathan leaving during the big argument. Zaid Dreads. A common joke where we asked Zaid to get dreads to be a nonchalant dreadhead. Zaid Tool TV. During Journey to Birthday, Zaid requested to play Tool music videos on Ashley's TV. He kept getting cut off by random events and couldn't enjoy his Tool. Zesty Sauce. A type of BK dipping sauce commonly ordered in Finger Food meetups. Sometimes used as a projectile, others used as a currency.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Tired of everything being so lame? Others not impressed with your stuff? Hey, Christian here of Awesome Awesomeness, the one-of-a-kind way to turn anything from lame to fame. Here's how it works. See this cardboard slip right here? Watch as I press the awesomer button and turn it into fancy cardboard. The awesomeness remote sends awesomer particles to the bottom of whatever you point it at. Just as you press it, it changes. Use it to turn water into purified water, pens into pencils, and iPhones into Android. No. The possibilities are endless, and if you order within the next 2,763 seconds, you'll receive a second awesome awesomeness free of charge. Still not convinced? We'll awesomize your offer and give you 5 awesome awesomenesses and 1 awesome. Still not convinced? Fuck you! Order yours today. Awesome Inc. is not responsible for any damages caused by malfunctions or misuse. Batteries not included. Quadruple A batteries required. Don't use product to follow any weight loss medication, ibuprofen, or anesthesia. Message rates may apply. Some lumba you assume I'm a human. Purchase of subscription required. Crash app is flop pay not accepted. Learn more at awesomeness.com. This is not right. This isn't how you're supposed to design a logo. I really suck at it, okay? And don't judge me for that. Layer 4, the bottom. These are jokes/events that hardly anyone knows about. Blank as an annoying orange character. During an autopilot session, there was a joke where I told Armani to search up Rule 34 of random things. To mask this in front of autopilot, I came up with the idea to say that he was searching for random characters as annoying orange characters. I did all the work. When playing Fortnite around May 2024, Armani was sweating trying to get a win. As a joke, Ashley said I did all the work. Armani immediately started raging and yelling, saying he was better and that he did so much more for that game. Scatty Patty. During Journey to Birthday, the finished cake looked sloppy, lumpy, and covered in chocolate frosting. As a joke, I called it a Scatty Patty. Wizard Channel. The Wizard LTM channel was a short-lived LTM that specialized in wizard shitposting. The channel was quickly removed from inactivity. 20-minute miles. In mass text, there was an argument between Dax and Natalie about how fast someone could walk a mile. Dax was talking about how the average rate of someone walking a mile is 20 minutes. The argument escalated but eventually calmed down. This was then joked about by me and Ashley during adventures. 3 Belmont Street. During an adventure in August 2024, me and Ashley had walked too far and ended up Apriling out. We stopped at 3 Belmont Street. Ashley called her dad, but didn't get picked up. Both of us had to walk home despite being exhausted. Algebra scissors incident. While in Miss Baxter's class, Dax was trying to open up an ice pop with a scissor. He accidentally ended up breaking the scissor in 2, and didn't tell anyone for the duration of the class. Art nagging. During the creation of DDD2, Seth kept repeatedly annoying Ashley to draw and color a picture of the main villain Apollyon. He proceeded to criticize and make fun of her art, while only having one flip note to back him up. August 7th April Cringe Conf. On the August 7th meetup, April made many weird choices and actions. Most notably, running around and screaming the lyrics to her songs, blasting her music into our ears, screaming at random cars, yelling into the woods at Coggshall, and Apriling out in the woods. Autopilot and Ashley sing Ocean's 11. On one autopilot session, Ashley ended up stuck with Autopilot's high-pitched voice. After a while, she got the idea to sing Ocean's 11 as herself and Autopilot. Only me and Rowan listened to it. Ben Laundry. In the Park Hill laundromat, there's a sign posted stating any problems, text Ben. Me and Ashley joked around about how he has superpowers and is able to stop Dr. Goon. This eventually came true, as he saved Fitchburg and Finger Food. Recently, Armani put a printed picture of SpongeBob feet on the paper. Big Guy Appetite. A mukbang YouTuber discovered by Ashley and Armani who is enjoyed due to his eccentric nature and tendency to say words in a zesty tone. Blorg. Another artist that creates drill songs based off fictional characters. Not as popular among Finger Food as Glorb, but still a solid competitor. Breakfast in Bed. When Ian first joined Finger Food, Ashley took a break from the server. She created Breakfast in Bed, a group chat with me and Armani. This group chat was used for quick shitposts and VCs. C-Flesh joined it for one VC. The group chat stopped being used when Ashley rejoined Finger Food. Bug Goo, a one-off shitpost I made. Cam VCs, an old VC format that had all our members turn on our cameras at all times. This VC format led to some amazing screenshots and emotes. They haven't returned since August 2023. Chinod Secret. One of the biggest industrial secrets in Finger Food, only being known by 2 people. More information won't be revealed out of respect for Chinod. Chihuahua Attack. When me and Armani were walking back from the trip to Dairy Queen, a random Chihuahua started angrily walking towards us and barking. Chillbill. In July 2023, a GIF was posted saying you just got chillbilled, with a Skylander in the background. A thread created in general was used to spam the meme. Crunchy and Squishy. Rowan used to stream Pokemon Emerald during morning VCs. 2 of his stronger Pokemon, Crunchy and Squishy, were named by Ashley. These 2 would be fan favorites during the stream, later being referenced when Ashley started streaming Darkest Dungeon. He named her Hellion Crunchy. Cumberland Soda Hack. In August 2024, I learned a secret code to hack into and change the settings of the Cumberland soda machines. Pressing all 4 corners in a specific order and entering the code 3333 opens the menu. Not much is known past here since nobody has tried it. Comfruit. In July 2024, me and Ashley came across a milkweed plant. When it leaked white, we named it Comfruit. Ashley proceeded to slam it on the sidewalk and explode the juice everywhere. DC Food Wars. In the DC room, me, Cameron, and Zaid watched Food Wars late at night. Eventually, information leaked and it was discovered that we didn't watch Food Wars, but watched hentai instead. Deadly Smash Rage. In summer 2023, Ashley used to sweat at Smash Bros. Whenever she would play with Marcelo, he would get extremely angry. He made joke threats and talked about hitting things often. Deadly's Little Minor. In a VC during summer 2023, a little kid was heard in the background of Marcelo's mic, presumably a sibling or cousin, but as a joke we called him Deadly's Little Minor. Deep Poster. Ashley received a poster of the Deep from the boys around late July 2024. She hung it to her ceiling using tape. Later, one of the supports gave up and the poster was left hanging. Whenever Armani comes to her house, they find the poster incredibly distracting. Edicine Twinkie donation. On journey to FHS and back, I purchased 2 Twinkies, in hopes of eating them at the FHS field. However, me and Ashley were both exhausted when we reached FHS. By a slim chance, Elijah was passing by in a car when he noticed us. As a gift, we gave him a Twinkie. Neither of us were in the mood to eat Twinkies. Eggsplat. In a morning VC long ago, Ashley was cooking breakfast with her camera on. She was trying to make eggs, but one of them slipped and dropped on the floor. I took a screenshot of it and started reposting it. This wasn't the only time this happened, as it happened again. The second time was intentional. Fall Guys Tales. When trolling Autopilot with the Rule 34 searching shenanigans, I got the horrendous idea to search up Fall Guys Tales Rule 34. The horrors I witnessed were indescribable. This gets brought up whenever Finger Food plays Fall Guys. Fart Buckle. In the nightly VC, a video of the official Kitchen Nightmares channel appeared on Ashley's recommended. Unlike other videos from the channel, the video was called Kitchens, yet even Fart Buckle couldn't save from disaster. The character Fart Buckle was unknown at the time and promptly baffled those in call of her. Final Broccoli Challenge Cup. In 8th grade, I did a challenge where I ate broccoli every day for lunch. On the final day, I saved the cup and still have it to this day. Finger Food watermarked pictures. In summer 2023, we decided to add Finger Food watermarks to images we commonly send. This was only done to 2 pictures. First, Finger Food Minecraft World. A Minecraft world created at the beginning of Finger Food Plus. It was a bedrock survival world with few builds and not much progress overall. Fortnite server. Made in 2022, it was a server Roger and his friends made and used to play Fortnite. Then in September 2023, me, Ashley, Rowan, and Ryan were invited to the server. The server got a solid makeover, but was eventually forgotten as it had no reason to exist. Freaktopia, a channel in Juice Galaxy that's all about sex, jokes, and freaky humor. This channel was considered to be added to Finger Food Plus as an LTM, but it was never added. Frozen Burrito. In the beginning of Journey to Oops, I brought a frozen burrito to the adventure. Me and Ashley proceeded to destroy it and leave it there. This bit was supposed to happen in an earlier adventure, but it wasn't performed. Fucking taco time. Another failed finger food time among the lights of RigTalk. This was to occur every day at 11:59 p.m., where members would spam taco emotes and it's fucking taco time. This didn't catch on as consistently posting at 11:59 at night every day is difficult. Ghost Cogshaw drink. In a hike around Cogshaw, someone left a Sour Patch Kid blue raspberry energy drink on the ground. Ashley was thirsty, so she decided to drink it and got sick a day later. Gift Goku Black. In Chapter 4 Season 2 of Fortnite, Ashley, Zaid, and Cameron were playing when the Goku Black skin was released. Ashley and Cameron both bought it, and as a joke, Cameron asked repeatedly for Ashley to gift Zaid Goku Black. Grumani. When Armani was trying to brush Critter, his dog, Critter kept on moving. This made it difficult for Armani to brush him, so Armani sent the message, "This critter keeps moving when I try to groom him." This message has been taken out of context, forming the name Grumani. Hail Zaid emote. In September 2023, Rowan created the Hail Zaid emote. This emote was used incredibly often when it existed, becoming the most used. It was deleted because Ashley thought it was corny. Hannaford Brap. In Finger Food Meetup 5, the group stopped at Gourmet Donuts for an FVR, French Vanilla Regular. Ashley and Armani both got one. Ashley ordered 2 large drinks, so Armani had to drink it all to not waste it. This came back to haunt him as coffee makes him have stomach problems. While at Hannaford, me and Rowan were both looking at a gumball machine. Silently, Armani had released a horrifying, diabolical fart right next to us. Only I smelt it and asked Armani if he did it. Ian's snooze picture. Pictures that Millie has on her phone of Ian sleeping on his bed as well as him sleeping on grass. These pictures haven't been shared. Jesus House. On Bus 42 and Bus 43 route, there is a house that has a lot of Jesus paintings and decor. Me and Ashley both called this house the Jesus House. Journey to Oops. The initial concept was to walk to Dairy Queen, but Ashley rejected the idea because she wanted to relax at home. As a last resort, I said that I would be going to Family Dollar instead. We both met up there. Instead of doing an adventure because we were both prepared, we decided to hang out at Park Hill to enjoy what we have. We spent 30 minutes looking at products in Family Dollar and then walked around Arbitron Hardware. The adventure got its name from when we walked into Park Hill Pizza and said, "Oops." This is where we got the idea for Journey to Birthday. Journey to Taco Bell Octopus Toy. During Journey to Taco Bell, there was a box of free items on the side of the road. Ashley took an octopus fan toy and threw it in the water. Thanks to the toy's weight, it's still here to this day. Joy-Con Chicken Sandwich. Ashley was really high and was watching YouTube on her Switch while eating. She slipped and broke one of her Joy-Cons. Instead of being concerned, she laughed and kept eating. This prevented her from playing Smash Bros. And other games for a while. Kamala's Holes. While playing the Kamala Harris Fortnite map, me and Armani reached the end of the map, where players are to ride on a grind rail and pass through rings. As a joke, we started calling them Kamala's Holes. Afterward, we forced Cameron to play the map, where we rode through Kamala's Holes together. Layer of the Feeble. When learning HTML programming, Ashley created a fan site for the 1997 platformer Croc Legend of the Gobos. Little Apple Estrogen. In January 2024, I posted a YouTube short of Little Apple getting estrogenized. Armani screenshotted the video and proceeded to post the image everywhere. It eventually died out when he moved on to posting butt slap. Mouse 3 button emote. During the Finger Food OG season, the Mouse 3 button default emote was chosen to be the soy gold replacement. While the event ended prematurely, this stuck around for slightly longer. Nathan Richard Red Pills. In Finger School, Nathan Richard used to do the daily Red Pill, where he would say some crazy alt-right takes. These have stopped since his departure and are largely forgotten. Peanut Butter. Ian's dog. Not much is known about him since not many posts about him have been made. Popeye's N-word box. In December 2023, I created a Popeyes box that said the N-word by editing the U in nuggets. This was given to Shreen as a gift. Radioactive Cool, a website discovered by me and Rowan in early 2023. The original website was created around 2017 by Hypnotransos and Dinoman. Rowan created a new site based off it, sharing the same name. Lots of jokes from this time period were added to the website, such as the first girlfriend song and Mr. Peabody and Sherman 2. A Discord server was created of the same name. The server and website are inactive. Recently, the original Radioactive Cool website was removed from the internet. Roku TV. When I was playing Among Us for Autopilot, there was a match where some guy named Roku TV was acting super suspicious. He followed me around non-stop throughout the entire game, and voted for me every single time. He was not an imposter, proving he did it all just for the fun of it. Rowan N-word. A photoshopped image of Rowan saying the N-word. Scrapped version of FHS Chapter 1 End Event. When I was joking around about the final day of FHS Live Event, there were lots of events that were joked about but weren't added to the actual storyline. Random scrapped plot points include but aren't limited to Baxter's World of Pain Tour, the C-Fletch Sheen Factory underneath FHS, and the Bernardo Chapter 5 mini-event. Sega Dreamcast Graduation Speech. At the end of 8th grade, there was a contest held where students could talk at graduation. Ashley spent multiple days on the speech and was going to submit it. Before she did, she realized it was more about popularity than actual relevant speeches. This resulted in her getting rid of it. Seltzer water combinations. In Greetin' Meats, me and Ashley typically make gross combinations of food with seltzer water. Notable combos include Frank's Red Hot Seltzer, Subway Garlic Teriyaki Sauce Seltzer, and Apple Juice Seltzer. Ceftex time. In Finger School, I came up with the idea of Ceftex time. Everyone would type how Cef does, with bolded and italicized font. This was to occur at 12:40 every single school day. However, this was blocked by Ashley before it caught on. Skibbity Muir. When me and William were playing Fall Guys, we came across a player called Skibbity Muir. He was a plain green bean who was incredibly mediocre at the game. Skylander Portal. There is a running joke that there is a Skylander's portal underneath Armani's bed. He can use it to teleport to other Skylanders portals. Stewie Pin. A pinned message in general that nobody knew about for multiple months. It's just a gif of fat Stewie Griffin in a suit and tie. Suicide Rule. When Finger Food Plus started, a rule was created that simply said don't kill yourself. Unfortunately, this rule was almost broken twice. Tachyon Movies 2024. Rowan discovered the channel Tachyon Movies 2024 from Mr. Peabody and Sherman 2. The channel creates lots of sequels and spin-offs of movies and Go Animate. Me and Rowan typically watch these movies as a joke. The Adventure Card. In August 2024, there was a random card that was placed on the fences next to the graveyard. I got the idea to move the card up 5 posts every adventure, in hopes of throwing off the owner of the card. The card mysteriously vanished one day. The April Fool's videos. A batch of videos sent by me to most Finger Food members. Most of these showed something that the members liked, then switched to the generic April Fool's Got You video. The Esports Goof. At the beginning of FHS Chapter 1, Ashley stayed after school in hopes of joining the esports team. To her dismay, there were a lot of people she hated there. She left and had to wait outside of the building for her parents to come. She made a new friend during the situation. The Finger Agreement, the alternative name for adventures that only had me and Ashley participating. The most notable Finger Agreement was the walk to Art on the Rocks, where we picked up our ceramics. The Laggy Asian. When Finger Food played Smash Bros together, Moa often lagged out the entire game. Ashley dubbed him the Laggy Asian. While he was good at the game, the lag caused him to play horribly. The Morning VC SpongeBob World. In Morning VCs, me and Ashley made a Minecraft creative world to goof around in. When Ashley built Mr. Krabs, we started exclusively building SpongeBob characters. This expanded to building side characters, buildings, and eventually Bikini Bottom as a whole. Unfortunately, this server was created on Ashley's Xbox that she no longer uses. Thumb War. When Finger Factory was first founded, there was a concept for a game that everyone wanted to work on. It was a fighting game featuring Finger Food members, complete with custom music, maps, and movesets. Sadly, Scratch was not a viable program to use for the project, so it was put on indefinite hiatus. The project might return in the future if a member learns a game engine. Unfunny 13-year-old starter pack image. There was a short era of Marcelo and Nathan being painfully unfunny, and whenever this happened, Ashley and Rowan would send a unfunny 13-year-old starter pack picture. It contained all the toxic, unfunny humor these two were spouting.
Verbivore. An achievement in vocabulary.com for when someone is to earn 400,000 points. This was earned by me, Dax, Elijah, Miguel, Caden, and Ashley. True verbivores are the coolest people on earth.
We're in Heaven Cogshell. In the first Finger Food meetup, me and Zaid both sung the "We're in Heaven" meme inside the Cogshell house. The echo inside made it sound more magical. This was done a second time in Finger Food meetup too, but the meme died.
What if Blank had Roblox? A meme from August 2023 where a kid shows off his Roblox avatars. This was used with AI to make random characters show off stupid avatar collections. This meme was popular in Finger Food Plus for a month before fading away.
William breast image. An AI image of William with massive boobs. The initial prop was to make William wear a crop top. Something went wrong with the AI and it gave him boobs instead. William Muslim. William Muslim refers to a Photoshop picture of him wearing a standard male Muslim outfit. Every time he would leave VC, Ashley and Armani would say, "He's going to read the Quran." If he was heading to church, he would say, "He's going to the mosque." Yonkir allegations. On his last day of Finger Food Plus, Yonkir sent nudes of his GF without her consent. Before this, Yonkir had a previous history of suggestive messages towards underage characters. He was swiftly banned for good. In September 2024, Yonkir was caught messaging Marcelo's girlfriend weird things. Despite all this, it only covers a small portion of reasons of why we hate him. YFM, a fictional band created by Ray William Johnson in 2011. Me and Moa were fans of the group in 2023, but Moa has since moved on from listening to them. They created songs like Nerd Rage and Orphan Tears, which were popular in Finger Food Plus back then. Yo quiero Taco Bell. In an old Taco Bell campaign where a Chihuahua said the line Yo quiero Taco Bell to random people. In Journey to Taco Bell, there is a video recorded by me of me and Ashley walking towards Taco Bell. We were repeatedly saying the line Yo quiero Taco Bell. Youth suck. In the initial storyline for Finger Feast Gone Wrong, there was a story revolving around Nathan Richardson's addiction to gooning. The story goes that he spends most of his time in the Goon Cave to protect anyone from stealing a precious artifact. The artifact was the Youth Sock, which is basically the fountain of youth. The plan was that the group would go to his house and retrieve the sock. Before the story could continue further, horrible events unfolded. Zaid and Jackie. Zaid expressed his attraction to one of Ashley's OCs in Finger School. This was immediately joked around in Finger Food. Zucchini Ball. In a Cogshell adventure, Ashley found half a zucchini on the ground. For some reason, we decided to play baseball with the zucchini and a stick. The whole event was recorded by me.
Layer 5. Seafloor. These are jokes or events that practically no one remembers. Finger Food Devils. Finger Food Devils is a channel in which OG members of Finger My Food Till I Devil reside in their own unused nut-encrusted general chat. Mine now. Created at 3 a.m., the channel was intended to claim Smash Mains and OCs. However, the channel was deleted 5 minutes later due to its poor premise and nature. NSFW, or Not Safe for Work. At the beginning of Finger Food Plus, there was a channel dedicated to posting NSFW. The channel was deleted in a month because it was mostly inactive and had poor taste. Aiden's eating problems. He big. Andy bathroom. On a nightly VC, Andy shown his camera after complaining about bowel issues, and he forced one random member to take a screenshot of his ass blast. April's free server. In a poor rebellion against Finger Food Plus moderation, April created a server that had no rules and everyone had mod. It went as well as you'd expect, dying in 2 or 3 days due to a lack of moderation. Ashley Frightfest. On August 5th, 2024, Ashley scared the server by acting extremely out of character, almost robotic. The cause of this is still unknown. Band argument cover-up. At 3:22 a.m. in summer 2023, Ashley and Marcelo had a heated debate over the Finger Food band. 3 hours later, they both realized how stupid it was and deleted every message of the argument. They acted like it never happened. Caramel piss. On Finger Feast Remix, we got the idea to squirt caramel on the snows of time as if we were peeing. Christian went up to do this, while Ashley attempted to record. Unfortunately, the video broke, so there were no visuals. After he finished, a random guy in his car took the time out of his day to tell us, "That was awesome!" Cool Ranch dust hallucinations. On one fateful day before Finger Food was conceived, I ate Cool Ranch Doritos before proceeding to throw up twice the night of. Due to this, I experienced strong weakness and an inability to stand or do anything. One day, I experienced hallucinations of people walking in my room. I then went to the doctor and hopped on Fortnite when I got out. Christian School Profile Picture Origins. Christian School PFP comes from a Roblox game that is long lost. This game was found through Place Roulette, a Roblox game that sends you to random games. In one of these games, the player was to be eaten by Santa and pooped out. The player would turn into a bunch of brown spheres afterwards, which is where the PFP came from. The original game is lost and cannot be found. Desk protractor incident. I'm gonna burst! Egon. Nathan Richards' ex, and the first enemy of Finger Food GC. Eventually, people realized she was just weird and didn't like Nathan. Aaron's Teletubby page. 1990s Angel Fire website about Teletubbies discovered by Ashley in 6th grade. The website has not been updated since the 1990s and is the home of one of Ashley's favorite pictures, a crusty JPEG of two Teletubbies dolls next to each other. Fall Guys SpongeBob comic. In a morning VC in August 2023, Ashley and Christian were playing Fall Guys when they created an improv storyline for it. They came up with a story about Squidward winning a Fall Guys tournament after quitting the Krusty Krab. This whole comic was to lead up to a 9/11 joke. About one half of the comic was finished, but it was dropped for other projects. Since then, the finished portion of the comic was thrown away and lost to time. Finger Food OG season. When Finger Food OG started, there was a short-lived gag where Finger Food Plus members would return to using the OGC. It was called Finger Food OG. Christian and Rowan replaced Aiden and Seth for this event. It lasted for 3 hours and ended once we realized it was a bad idea. First, Gardic. Gardic Phone is a web game in which multiple participants could ask for another player to draw something, and it could either be something good or cool and not freaky with no PBs. Finger Food, upon discovering this masterful game, chose the latter, and in turn made a legendary moment in Finger Food history. Funny pick. A pair of mysterious photos Christian took. Not much more information will be revealed. Hard bonars. In the beginning of 8th grade, Ashley would consistently whisper hard boners in Aiden's ear. She did this until the joke got stale. HBO Max. Ian footpick talk incident. On a random lunch, Ian pulled up a footpick of Cameron. Suddenly, Ian footpick talk incident. On a random lunch, Ian pulled up a footpick of Cameron. Suddenly, the Huz came up to him and started talking. Without realizing, he had a footpick on his phone the entire time he was talking, so it was also fully visible as he angled his phone in an odd way. In-your-face disgrace, a term used in Finger Food for when somebody hit a nasty spike on someone in Smash Bros. The term was used for a short amount of time, as we stopped playing Smash Bros. Shortly after it was created. Nathan Richard Popeye's Biscuit Review. In DC, Christian recorded a review that Nathan did on the Popeye Strawberry Biscuit. While it's still viewable, it couldn't be shared due to the file size limit. The video fell into obscurity because of its exclusivity. October 5th. In a Smash Bros. Game session, Moa said that he would fuck Ashley on October 5th, 2023. This was forgotten about until the day actually came around. Moa was in the process of transferring to FHS at the time, so the event never took place. Peter Griffin Happy Song. In 8th grade STEM class, William and Ashley kept playing a video of Peter Griffin dancing to the Happy Song at full volume. This caused Seth to get really pissed off. The pizza seat. What? On August 7th, Ashley dropped a chunk of pizza cheese onto the Memorial Middle School bleachers. She proceeded to pour grape soda onto it and eat it. This was only witnessed by Rowan and April. Ronnie McNutt. One day, Zaid, in some convo involving Ronnie McNutt's video, where a veteran Kurt Cobains himself on Facebook Live, decides to search for the legendary Gore piece. However, things took a right turn when he decides to research the website he downloaded the video prior to the video downloading. In his research, he found multiple people saying not to download anything there as it could give away his personal information and stuff. Zaid freaked out about this and didn't sleep that night. Nothing ended up happening. Secret finger list. First to freak. Shit GIF. Lost media. On a randomly nightly VC, Christian was streaming the Super Mario Bros. Movie to Finger Food Plus. He was using VLC to stream his DVD copy to everyone else. On accident, he switched playback to a different file on his computer called file.file. It was a GIF of some dude shitting out a river of brown sludge. The GIF came from an old joke on Telvin back in 2021. The source of the GIF is unknown and was considered lost media. Smurf noob. When playing Flee the Facility with William, Christian got captured by him. In the game, avatars are supposed to turn blue when fully frozen. Instead, it causes Avatar to become fully blue. William came up with the name Smurf Noob. Swiss Rolls Box. A delicious Swiss Rolls box Ashley uses to store things. She puts things that she either doesn't want anyone seeing or all the drawings she is ashamed of. The 7-Eleven Basement Gmod. In a Gmod session, Christian and Ashley were role-playing as Squidward and Mr. Krabs respectively. They were playing on a 7-Eleven map. In the roleplay, Mr. Krabs brought Squidward down to his secret basement, where he jumped him with millions of evil Patricks. This escalated quickly as evil Patricks flooded the entire map. The fellas, the beta testing for a Finger Food server. This server was filled to the brim with degeneracy and is still a major stain on the history of the group. The server contained toxicity in its purest form. The fellas' corruption. Starting December 2023 and ending in early February 2024, no one could access the fellas. It was assumed the server was so terrible that Discord removed it. The Finger Food mascot. In the Finger Food GC, Ashley commissioned an artist to make a Finger Food mascot. The issue was that this wasn't a normal artist, it was an NSFW artist. The Low Gang, a group chat created on the same exact day as Finger Food Plus. Ryan, Christian, Rowan, Ashley, Telvin, and Matthew were all members of this GC. Its intention was to play games with Ashley when we were first getting to know her, quickly replaced with Finger Food Plus just 6 hours later. This GC is indirectly responsible for the creation of this server, the Low Gang Minecraft world. During the only Low Gang VC, there was a joke Minecraft survival world created. Not much is remembered about the world, but it contained the first ever dirt castle and created the Parkour Pro joke. The Nefario fart gif, lost media. In the Finger Food GC, Ashley had a gif of Dr. Nefario from Despicable Me shooting the fart gun. The catch was that whenever this gif finished, it crashed the person's Discord client. All traces of this gif are forever gone. The silent VC. In a Smash Bros. Game session, Moa's mic broke, so he was silent the entire time. As a joke, Christian also muted his mic. This made Ashley the only one in the VC talking. This lasted over 2 hours, but ended when Ashley left VC. The ultimate finger bowl. Similar to a finger bowl, except it's massive and costs lots of money. Was only posted about once. The winter breakdown. One of our members named Nathan was causing a lot of toxicity and drama in the server. He basically took everything seriously in the Finger Food Plus server. Wiener server. In early Finger Food Plus, Rowan made a joke server where members only posted gifs of hot dogs. It was labeled the Wiener server. There were multiple channels to try and extend the joke, but it eventually died. Zaid.exe. Zaid done shitted his nutty draws and it reeks. Very true.
Freaky Tier, the unknown. These are events that are either no longer remembered, can't accurately be described, or were remembered at the last minute. April Fool's N-word, chefing, dab variants, Doom sees all, Francisco and Finger Food, Hulk vs. Thanos, in Texas they lynch Negroes, Level 100 Archmage, Mugen, Playground Dealer, Poppy and Brutal, Roger Brownie, Roger's Drinking Problems, Rowan Ascension, Ryan's E-Girls, Scary Sonic, Shamshan, Strawberry Milk, the August 31st Incident, the Money Incident, the Stare, Will the Drawing, Wish List, Sandcake, Zaid Doxed. The End.